What if everything you've been told about motivation is wrong? People say, wait until you feel motivated. But here's the problem. Motivation disappears. Some days you wake up excited. Other days, you don't even want to get out of bed. Yet somehow, the world's most successful people keep showing up anyway. So what's their secret? It's not motivation. It's discipline. And once you understand the difference, you'll never look at productivity the same way again. Imagine two people. Both decide they're going to get fit. On Monday, they buy new shoes. They watch inspiring videos. They feel unstoppable. On Tuesday, they go to the gym. Wednesday, they're still going. But by Friday, they're tired. Work was stressful. The weather isn't great. They skip one workout, then another. A month later, the gym membership is collecting dust. Sound familiar? That's motivation. It burns bright, but it burns out fast. Motivation is based on emotion, and emotions change all the time. If your success depends on how you feel, you're giving your future to something completely unpredictable. Here's something fascinating. Your brain is constantly trying to save energy. Thousands of years ago, that helped humans survive. Food was limited. Life was dangerous. Saving energy meant staying alive. Today, your brain still follows the same ancient programming. That's why scrolling social media feels easier than studying. Watching another episode feels easier than working out. Your brain isn't trying to ruin your life. It's just choosing the easiest option. Every single time, unless you train it differently. People love hearing success stories. I woke up inspired. I followed my passion. I believed in myself. But that's not what usually happens. The writer writes when ideas feel boring. The athlete trains while sore. The entrepreneur works when nothing seems to be improving. They don't rely on excitement. They rely on routine. The outside world sees talent. Behind the scenes, it's repetition. Again, and again, and again. Imagine there's another version of yourself. Today's you, and future you. Today's you wants comfort. Future you wants results. Today's you says, I'll start tomorrow. Future you quietly asks, how many tomorrows are left? Every decision is a vote. One workout won't transform your body. One chapter won't make you an expert. One healthy meal won't change your life. But thousands of tiny votes eventually decide who you become. Think about brushing your teeth. Do you wake up every morning overflowing with excitement? Probably not. You simply do it. No debate. No motivational speech. No dramatic countdown. It's automatic. That's the power of habit. The best disciplined people don't have stronger willpower. They've simply removed the decision. The action happens almost automatically. And that's much easier than convincing yourself every single day. Many people think discipline means having incredible self-control. Actually, research suggests willpower gets weaker throughout the day. Every decision costs mental energy. That's why making difficult choices at night often feels impossible. Successful people understand this. Instead of depending on willpower, they build systems. They prepare their gym clothes the night before. They schedule study time. They remove distractions. They make the right choice, the easiest choice. Discipline isn't about being stronger. It's about making failure harder. Here's a strange question. What's better, doing 100 push-ups once or doing 10 push-ups every day for a month? Most people chase huge bursts of effort. Disciplined people chase consistency. Tiny improvements seem invisible until one day they aren't. Think about a snowball rolling downhill. It starts tiny, almost laughable, but it keeps rolling. Soon, it's impossible to stop. Success works exactly the same way. Here's one of the biggest mindset shifts you can make. Stop asking, "What should I do?" Start asking, "Who do I want to become?" Someone who runs. Someone who reads. Someone who keeps promises. Every action becomes evidence. If you skip today's workout, you're voting for being someone who quits. If you finish it, you're voting for becoming someone who follows through. Your identity isn't something you discover. It's something you build, one action at a time. This is the moment that changes everything. Not when you're excited, not when you're full of energy, not when everything is easy. The real test comes on the days you don't feel like doing anything. Those days are worth more. Why? Because every action proves you are no longer controlled by your emotions. You become someone who acts, regardless of feelings. That's real freedom. Imagine waiting for motivation before doing everything. You wait to study. You wait to exercise. You wait to start a business. You wait to learn a language. Years pass. Nothing changes. Now imagine someone else. They don't feel motivated either, but they begin anyway. One day at a time. 5 years later, the difference between those two people looks enormous. Not because one was smarter, not because one was luckier, because one kept moving, while the other kept waiting. So how do you actually become disciplined? Start ridiculously small. Want to read? Read 1 page. Want to exercise? Do 5 minutes. Want to write? Write 1 sentence. The goal isn't impressive progress. The goal is showing up. Protect your routine more than your motivation. Create an environment that helps you win. Keep distractions out of reach. Celebrate consistency, not perfection. And remember, missing 1 day isn't failure. Quitting is. Here's the truth. Motivation is a visitor. It comes. It goes. You can't control it. Discipline is different. It's a choice you make. Even when motivation never shows up. The people you admire aren't superhuman. They've simply learned to keep promises to themselves. Again and again, until success becomes unavoidable. So the next time you catch yourself saying, "I don't feel motivated," ask a different question. What would a disciplined person do right now? Then, do exactly that. Because your future isn't built on your best days. It's built on the ordinary days, when nobody is watching. And those ordinary days change everything. If this video changed the way you think about motivation, hit the like button. Subscribe for more videos that help you build better habits, stronger discipline, and a better life. And tell us in the comments, what's one small habit you're committing to starting today? Your future self might thank you for it.